My name is Kenya. This is Carl, my husband of 26 years, and this is Tiger, my husband of 10 years.
Absolutely.
Look at this. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Every lady should have 2 husbands. In the 12th year of our marriage, Carl and I decided that I was going to have multiple partners because I had met and fallen for another guy. So I came back and reported that to Carl.
So we decided to talk about it. Like, what do we do? How do we go about this? And that began a 2-year journey of Kenya and I just kind of discussing things. We just had to figure things out. So we discussed it for a number of years. I finally came into the knowledge and understanding about feminine, expression, and realized you have to allow women to be free and express themselves. And as a man, I need to support her in doing that.
Welcome to Relationship Talk with the Geths. Join Ed and Maya, a dynamic husband and wife duo, as they share real and honest advice on love, dating, and marriage. As transformational relationship coaches, they specialize in helping both singles and couples enhance communication, build intimacy, and experience greater pleasure in their relationships. They also offer online courses tailored for singles and married couples and are fully licensed to officiate weddings. Now, let's dive into today's session.
Absolutely, positively, hell to the no. Hell to the no.
Yes.
To the no. Hell to the no. To the no. That could be the whole song for this.
I mean, are you gonna talk about it?
Nope.
You don't even want to talk about it?
That's the whole reel. That's the whole hell to the no.
Can you not be ignorant? Can we talk about what is happening here? Because we are seeing a rise in polygamy. So people who are choosing multiple partners, and sometimes they're all in relationship. In this case, both men are in relationship with her. I don't think that they are in relationship with each other. But, the whole group thing, like in Coming to America, I'm into the group thing. That's the whole thing now. People are in group relationships. And you usually, when you see multiple spouses, you see a husband with multiple wives.
Correct.
And so this is one of the few times I've seen the husband be okay with her adding another husband. And we don't know why. They did not go into that. They did say that she fell in love. She got feelings for this guy. Then she told her husband she had feelings for him, and they began to discuss it. So that means that before they had agreed to open their relationship, that she was already dibbling and dabbling for her to actually find feelings for somebody. Maybe, can you listen?
Okay.
Maybe, just maybe, they were already open. Because some marriages are open. They're not open to receive extra spouses,
right.
But it's okay for you to
Have
go.
an open marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I can, that's the only way I can see that this is even a thing.
Right.
That they were open, and then she got feelings
Then
for
she
somebody.
caught feelings.
And she was
Because
like,
she did
hey.
say she caught feelings, because that would be the
Right.
when was all these feelings.
But for her to
being
be
caught.
really comfortable telling him,
Right,
I got feelings, I feel like they
right.
had to be open. And I always say this is a real. I didn't see a whole episode of anything. So maybe
Right.
before that, they said, hey, we were open, and she.
Right.
Then it would make sense because she got feelings. She
Yeah.
talked to him.
We're going to have to
Now,
assume that.
For him to invite and date, he said it was 2 years though, that they went back and forth. And he was like, you kind of do need 2 men because you're a little too much for me. And it might not be sexually. It might just be, we need another man around here for the things it takes to run our house. We need another income. We need somebody else sexually for you because I'm over here. If they're open, then he's probably having sex with other people and she needs a different kind of satisfaction. Maybe she's into some things that he's not into. Who knows? Now, God ain't nowhere in this. So, speaking, we're faith-based. We Jesus kids. And I don't think he is in none of it. But, because, they do speak of polygamy in the Bible, but it is described and not prescribed. Everything described in the Bible is not prescribed. And so what the Bible says is that every man should have one woman as his wife, one wife. And so anything outside of that You talk to the Father about. From my perspective, I don't think that the Lord is pleased with you being like, let me go on and get these husbands, or I would have been petitioning for that from day one.
And it's funny you say this. I literally just watched.
That thing,
It got
it.
See what I'm saying?
No, literally.
See, she ain't gonna let it go.
It's
I
gone.
just watched something the other day with a Muslim brother about how in their culture they're okay with men having multiple wives.
Okay.
However, it's not what people think. People think just because a man gets money, he should, and he feels able to provide for another. It's not even that, because that's what it originally was for. It ain't even for sexual purposes. It is for, it was originally for if a man is married and let's say a family member or a brother or a close friend, very close friend, his wife is widowed and needs help, then he marries to take care of her. And then they kind of combine households. That was the original and only purpose for it. And then it kind of, people grew into accepting it as part of the culture. So it had a means that wasn't, what's the word we're looking for? Salacious or anything like that. Nothing for sexual purposes or anything like
So
that.
they didn't have sex.
I mean, I'm sure they
Definitely
probably
did.
I'm sure they did upon agreement. But the original thing was to be a man to a widower who, wasn't able to take life.
That makes
on by
sense in a
herself.
way.
It does. It
You need
makes
to find her
sense.
another man because you're not coming over here. I'm sorry that your husband died, boo. You're not coming over here. My husband can come cut your grass.
Right.
And we'll do things like that to make sure you have things you need over there. This whole combining households.
She about to lose her house. Her lights about to cut off.
Does she work?
I'm just saying, this is Muslim. I'm a Christian, so I don't know. But
Yeah, Christian women, go on and get a job because your husband died. You go to work now. You're not coming over here.
But back to this clip, this to me, and I'm just gonna say it, Carl seems like a beta male, and I'll put it out there. She seems to be the dominant one in that relationship. Whatever she says goes. Carl, she just came home. Hey, Carl, I want to bring another husband. He's like, yeah, okay.
No, because he said they talked about this for 2 years. And we don't know what Carl got going on. Maybe he didn't want to bring another wife, but he might be in full relationship with somebody else. That's just a way of life for some people. They are just open in a way where they're completely against monogamy and everything that they feel like it's restrictive. And so they would rather be free to see and sleep with and entertain whoever they want. So in this case, they thought it would be best to bring him in, and he's now a husband of hers.
I would love for it to have gone other than that, because it just seemed that short clip of how Carl, and then we ain't even learned the new guy's name, so he's obviously number 2 in command. And who this guy is, how did they interact, what's there, like, hey, what's up, dog? Do they pound up? Hey, you got it today, I had it yesterday.
So you turned it sexual. But it's so much more. You just said, now when we're talking about bringing the widow in, it's not nothing salacious. It's nothing. He's there to take care of her, combined households, see what we can bring as a community. It's a community event. But now it's you had it yesterday, I'm going to get her today. You see how that changed? Listen to yourself.
Okay.
Listen to yourself now. So if it wasn't salacious with the Muslim women,
Keep walking into these traps. I don't know how I can.
if it wasn't salacious with them, why is it now? Why is it you had it yesterday, I'm getting it tonight? Why can't it be about economy and building wealth and family and all that?
This dude ain't lose his wife. It don't seem that way. She says she caught feelings for the dude. So we just talked a few episodes ago how they catch feelings. They had to do something to catch some feelings.
Okay, and it might have been okay for them to do something. What's the problem?
No, that's just
Can I have another one?
absolutely not.
Now, I'm going to be real with the
tell you
people.
something. You bring in some dude talking
I
about,
got you. I'm not trying. I'm not going to. I don't think
y'all
that,
gonna read about it. I'm gonna tell you about that. It's gonna be on the CNN. She try to bring another husband
Can you be done?
in this household.
So I don't think that that's God's best for us. I don't. but I do see how that would be very enjoyable. I think given the choice, if God said, yeah, get as many as you like, I would want 3. I would want 3 husbands.
You have said on occasion, now I'm going to put it out there, when you watch how these women cook and clean and love to take care of kids, you're like, man, I want a wife. We have talked about it.
Baby, I would choose husbands that do those things. Some husbands cook and clean and take care of kids. And if I ain't got to cook and clean, I take care of my own kids.
Mm-hmm.
If I got 3, one of y'all got some money.
Okay.
And one of y'all cook and one of y'all like to clean. I will pick wisely. I will pick my husbands wisely. Look how tense you are.
Whoever she decides.
No, but we ain't got to do all that. I'm not getting no more husbands. You definitely ain't. Would you want another wife? Would you enjoy it? Do you think having 2 or 3 wives?
You all I need, baby. I don't want that pressure of having another wife. I don't want.
I wouldn't feel no pressure.
You wouldn't feel no pressure?
I would thoroughly enjoy having a couple more husbands.
See, I would not. A couple more wives. So I come home and say, hey, this person wants to be our wife, but
she ain't gonna be mine.
She's okay. She's my wife.
Okay.
But no sexual contact, none. All she wants to do is be taken care of, and she's free to date whoever she wants to.
Well, that's not a wife. That's like a maid or nanny or something.
Indentured servant or something like that.
I mean, indentured servant. Goodbye. I don't even know why we. What? It's so easy.
Yeah, like I said. Hell to the no.
Okay, goodbye.